Hello my loves, welcome back to another video. I'm so excited. Today is going to be kind of a chill day. I mean, I do have a couple of things on my to-do list, but I want to take you guys along with me, a spend the day with me vlog. I have a couple of errands to run, a couple of things to do around the house. Actually, let's go through the list that I made. So first on my list is I actually do have some work to do. Yesterday we were at IKEA pretty much all day, and I'm going to show you guys some of the things that we got. Some of the things are that were for the hobby room, which I'm going to be giving you guys a little tour of today. I know I've already kind of shown you guys a little bit of the room, but I got a couple more extra things, and it's just I'm so excited to be putting it together, and maybe you guys can give me some ideas on how to make it extra cozy. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of work because yesterday was kind of a write-off. For those who don't know, I don't do social media or coaching or content creation full-time. I do have a job. I do work remotely for a Canadian company still. I've been working with them for at least like 5 years, or if not more. I'm basically like, I never know what to say. I oversee a system that we all use to function in the company, from accounting to inventory. And basically the company sells CNC machines, which are meant for manufacturing purposes, cutting tools, cutting metal, things like that. And I just kind of fell into it because my mom also works there, and you know, one thing led to another. I ended up working for them because they needed someone last minute. I literally started as a receptionist, and now I made my way here. I made my way to be able to somehow get this role in the company where I can now work remotely and have my own hours, and yeah, be able to travel, of course. Like, that's what I've been doing for the past year. So I feel very fortunate to be able to have something at least that gives me some sense of security and stability, while being able to still live the life that I have. And of course do things like this, like vlog, and just start my own projects on the side. So for those who didn't know, that is a little bit more about me and my personal life and career. So that was a little side note. I'm gonna do a little bit of work. I also want to post a reel on TikTok. It doesn't even make sense. I want to post a video on TikTok, and so a little bit of social media stuff. I'm currently doing laundry, and those are kind of like the boring things. Okay, so I kind of went over the boring things first. So in terms of the fun things for today, one thing that's, I don't know if it's classified as fun, but it is something I need to do, is I need to fix my bike. In the Netherlands, I've mentioned this a couple times, which is where I live, we cycle everywhere, and you need to have a good working bike, especially at night. You need to have front working lights and the back lights, and I haven't had lights for a while. To be fair, I don't really go out at night, but it has been getting dark earlier at like 6 p.m, which is like wild and freaks me out a little. Still not really used to it, but yeah, I bought some lights, so I'll show you guys what I have planned for fixing my bike. I bought some lights, and you're probably wondering what this is. It's a basket that I'm finally gonna have on the front of my bike. I've always wanted like a basket or some sort of thing that I can put my bag in. I can put like shopping bags in when I go out. Every time I go to buy groceries or I go shopping or whatever it is, I'm constantly just cycling back with the bag in my hand, or I'm like balancing it on the front of the bike, and it's time. And I'm really excited to install this at the front of my bike. I'm gonna DIY it. This is just a basket I got from the thrift store yesterday for like, how much was this? €6.50, 6.5 euros. So I'm gonna fix that up. And of course I got lights for the front and the back. I'm gonna attempt to do this on my own without any help. If I need help, I have a boyfriend. So hopefully he can help me. After I fix my bike, I would like to dilly-dally a little bit and go to the bookstore. Not to buy any books, but just to go look around. And they actually have a cafe I've never been to yet that is really nice. And I think I did show you guys a glimpse of that bookstore that's in my hometown where I'm currently living, which I just moved to. And it's so nice. If you guys didn't see it, check out my We're Moving vlog, and I give you guys like a little tour of that bookstore. It's just really, really nice. So I think I'm gonna go there today because I would like to just get out of the house, bring my laptop, maybe bring my book, get a drink. And I don't know, sometimes I feel like going out, sometimes I don't. So when I do feel like going out and the weather is beautiful, it's been raining for the past week and it's sunny today, so why not? I'm gonna go out if I feel like it. Let's take advantage of it. While I am out, yeah. So I'm not going to say that out loud, but you guys got the message now. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. And yeah, we'll come back. And of course, during that time, I'll try to find something to eat. And in terms of some hobbies I would like to do today is I actually just made a batch of pumpkin spice cookies the other day. And if you guys didn't watch my last vlog, I started a new hobby where I am just creating like this recipe book with recipe cards of recipes that I've made. And I make those cards like handwritten, and it's just gonna be like a little database of recipes that I like and I would love to recreate. And I think it's just a cute, creative way to store all of the recipes instead of just doing it in a notebook or online or in my laptop. So I'm gonna make the recipe card for those cookies. And yeah, I'm gonna give you guys also a little tour of the cozy hobby room. I would love to play a little bit of Tiny Bookshop. It's basically a game where you run a tiny bookshop at the back of your car. You have like this little trailer and you stock your books, and all of the books that you actually sell are real books, which is super cool. And you can decorate your little bookshop, and based off of the items that you put or the decorations that you put, it increases the chances of horror being sold or facts books, right? So we have different genres of books, fantasy, things like that. And you open your shop every day in different locations where you get to drive to, and you have people come in, they ask for recommendations, you give them recommendations, you make money, and then you keep expanding essentially. So it's such a cozy game, and if you're a book lover, you're going to love this game. So that is something that I put on my fall bucket list, or my fall itinerary. That is what I called it. So I definitely want to play that. I haven't played that in a while, so today we'll be doing a little bit more of that. Yeah, that's the plan for today. Laundry is being done right now. I think I'm just going to do my work that I have for my job, do the social media stuff, and then I will get ready, get my bike fixed so that we can go out. So let's go do that. hobby room. I have filmed in here before when we were doing the recipe card in 2 vlogs ago, but since then I have added a couple of things, I have changed a couple of things, and I thought I would just give you guys a tour of what I have so far. And then yeah, I will get into some gaming, some recipe card making. Those are the 2 main things I wanted to do today. I don't want to put too much on my plate. It's already 4:40 and it's starting to get dark, and as you can see in the room it's already dark, which yeah, kind of sucks for filming because I want to show you guys everything today. So I'm gonna do it now before it really gets dark. So yeah, let's do that. Look at this little pumpkin. Look at her. She's so freaking cute. You guys have seen this little rolling, I guess they call it a, I think they call it like a TV dinner table or a laptop table. It's basically like little nice side table that you can roll around, and you can also lift up and down, which I think is super handy. I don't really have a table for crafts or hobbies if I want one, or even something to put a drink on or something else, which I'm going to show you guys later. It's just nice to have a surface that not only is small and easily like placeable in this tiny room, honestly, but you can also move it. It has wheels, and we love things that have wheels because it's very functional. And what I like the most about it is that it goes in, because the wheels and like the feet of this table are really flat. It can go under pretty much like any sofa, any chair, any love seat, and I can bring it in like really deep into the couch. So even if I want to like pretty much sit all the way back in this sofa, it's a very deep sofa, I would say. Like the back of it is pretty far. So even with this, like I can bring it all the way towards me pretty much, which is amazing. Whether I want to eat, whatever I want to do, color, even if I want to sit with my laptop and do some scrolling, Pinterest, whatever it is, watch YouTube videos, like it's really handy. And like also, of course, I can move it from room to room. But I really love it. This is from IKEA. I don't know exactly, but I'm going to be linking everything for you guys, and you will get to see more details of these awesome little finds that we got. One more feature, like I said earlier, you can bring it up and down. So if you've always wanted to try working standing up, or if there's some activity that you prefer doing standing up, whatever that is, but you need a surface, this is great. You can adjust it to the height of your chair. You can adjust it to your height if you want to stand up. It goes pretty high. This is the highest. So if I were to stand, like even if I were to do some work, it's a little bit too high for me. I prefer it a little bit lower. So something like this. And yeah, it's such a neat little table. Something else that I got yesterday from IKEA is this trolley. And it's super cute. The color I love. As you can see, we're kind of going with green right now for the hobby room. I don't know exactly how I'm going to organize it, what I'm going to put in it. Of course, it's going to have to do with like storing hobbies, just making it more organized, making it like just functional in a way where I can pick up something and roll it around to the couch here, or if I want to roll it around, roll it to my office, which is just down the hallway here. I think that's kind of the vision I had, and it's just another place to store and organize. So I will definitely do a separate video where we put this together and add more things to it, but I will show you guys some of the things that I did pick up. I have this diamond painting that I picked up a while ago, which is just a little Halloween pumpkin diamond art thing that also lights up when you add it to this light that it comes with. I picked these up just the other day when I went to Action. I've been seeing these around and I kind of want to try it. It's a wooden flower puzzle, and I don't think you need like any glue or any tools or anything. You just follow the instructions and you put together this lily. I think once it's built, it's also going to be really cute to put on one of my shelves, maybe in my office. I also got this crochet set. I've never done crochet before and I kind of want to try it. I want to see if I will like it. This is very small and I think it's perfect to get started. Let's just hope it is beginner friendly. And then these are just stickers that I found, but look how cute they are. They are like book lover stickers, online library, hashtag stay home. That is totally me. I heart books. Currently reading. The book is always better. The book is always better, I agree. Lost myself in books. You guys saw this little dresser or chest of drawers that I thrifted. I have already kind of organized it. I'm not exactly sure what else I'm gonna be putting other than my junk journal stuff in the first drawer. I do have some coloring books and paper and things like that in the second drawer, which I will probably keep. And the third drawer is kind of miscellaneous. I think I have some incense in there, some like oracle cards, things like that, but I'm sure I will find something to fill them with and like organize them more, of course, because right now it's low-key a mess. I have so much junk, guys. Like, it is time that I junk journal. This bag is full of junk, I believe, just from when my mom came to visit me. We went to France, and but yeah, this is all from when my mom came, when we went to Amsterdam, when we were living in Utrecht, when we went to France. Lots of stuff here. And yeah, here I just have my junk journal. I have stickers, I have scissors, I have all like the tools that I like to use, like essentially just tape and scissors. I don't have anything too fancy yet. I do plan on expanding my junk journaling tools, I guess, my junk journaling tools. Yeah, here I have my recipe book that actually I'm gonna take out because I'm gonna use that now. And I have some coloring books. I just got this coloring book, guys. I am getting back into coloring. I'm so excited. And I have something insane to show you in just a moment that goes with this coloring book. But yeah, I will show you guys some of the pages I've colored as well so far. So yeah, I have this Cat Mom coloring book that Shanuka, my best friend, got me. Oh my god, guys, this is what it used to look like when I was coloring with my old markers. The colors I had were very limited and I was basically just coloring with the same colors over and over. What else? We also got some puzzle books. I have a mixed puzzle book that I got in the airport in Bali. And I got this Sudoku book. I love Sudoku. Should get back into this. Do you guys see this? This is insane. I got a new set of markers. Look how many there are. It's actually wild. I've been wanting to step up my coloring game for a while, and I mean, I started coloring again, I would say like a year ago, and I was just starting off with like the most basic sets, the most limited colors, and I don't know, and then I got really hooked into, and somehow my whole algorithm shifted to like coloring TikTok, and I just started to see the masterpieces that people were making with markers, and I was like, oh my god, like not only does this look amazing, but it's just, I feel like I'm craving to get back into it. It's so therapeutic. I love just like coloring and putting on a show or listening to an audiobook. And I just wanted to expand the colors that I had, because I literally had like how many? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I had like 16 colors that I was coloring with on, at all times. Which, yeah, is very, very limited. Oh, so is it 16 or 30? I think it was 30 colors. And they were not complementing each other at all. And of course, you know, when you go down the rabbit hole, when you start searching for markers, you always come across the most famous and best-selling brand, Ohuhu markers, which I was like really convinced. Like I was very close to not getting like the huge pack, but getting a couple just to see how I like them. You know, everyone just kept saying that these were the best markers. They are the ones that blend the best, and you know, they're just great quality markers. But I was using a specific brand that I had found at Action, the ones where I only had like 30 of them. So although the colors weren't great and they weren't complementing each other and they're very limited, the actual marker was pretty nice. It was a brush tip marker, and it would not streak at all. And yeah, it's just, I felt like they were really great quality markers. So I was like, you know what, let's just get more of those ones, because I don't know if I'm ready to invest like 300 Canadian dollars yet on markers. So I found this XXXL alcohol marker set by the same brand. It's called Deco Time, and you can only, I think anyways, in the Netherlands, buy them on the Action web store, so online. And I got 300 markers for like 60 euros or 69 euros, which is like, I believe is a really great deal for good quality markers. So that's a little bit of the marker chat. I was just really excited to show you guys that. And of course this, I mean, not just for coloring, like I know I could use these markers for whenever I am junk journaling, of course, when I am making the recipe cards, right? So for any type of hobbies or crafts, like you can add in like the markers to add a little bit of color to your pages, color to your journal, whatever it is that you are doing, if it has something to do with paper, with creativity. When you are painting as well, like it can come in somewhat handy. So anyways, I was just, guys, like, and you don't want to, oh my god, and the best part, I can't believe I forgot. You want to know what it came in? It came in a freaking suitcase. I have a suitcase for these markers, and it's such a great deal because like I know that the Ohuhu markers, they come in like kind of like a flimsy bag, and you have to buy the case that holds the markers horizontally separately. But not only did these markers come in a suitcase that I can store them in and like bring them around in, but they also come in their containers that kind of stack on top of each other, which is what you guys just saw. So honestly, if you can get your hands on Deco Time, and I really hope I am saying the brand correctly, but if you can get your hands on these markers, if you are a beginner but you do want to have like a good selection of colors, but at the same time you don't want to invest right away into like the most expensive, I would say, markers, check these out. I don't know if you can get them in North America, but I believe in Europe you definitely can. But let me show you guys the suitcase it came in. Insane. Insane. And it stores so well. Those black trays that they're on right now, they fit in the suitcase perfectly. And like, just look at that. They are blocks of, I don't know how many there are here, but you can do the math, I guess. So that's how, and that's how they are stored. You can also put them upright, but I know that's not good for the markers. They should be horizontal, and they click in place on top of each other. That is markers. End of the marker story for now. Also, another thing I did was I took out the paints that we had in the shoebox and I stored them in this cute basket instead that we thrifted. I will show you. So here we have just all the paint supplies that we have right now. Nothing too fancy. There's some paint brushes, acrylic paints. I also have some newspaper on the side. So yeah, I kind of have just these on the side. Nothing too organized yet, but I think it looks cute for now. This, you guys would have seen this in the thrift vlog. It's essentially a cute little storage basket. Right now, what I have in it is some pillowcases. And you know, I can maybe put some blankets in here or maybe some more hobby stuff down the line. But right now I have it used to store the projector. So this is a projector we were using instead of a TV in our apartment, and now we have a TV here, so there's no use for this other than this hobby room. And I can't wait to show you guys the setup later, how I project onto the wall. Guys, it's so freaking amazing and cozy. I can't even describe to you, so I'll just have to show you. So that's pretty much it, guys. There's so much more to add here, from lighting to vibes to like paintings, like decorative stuff. And I'm really excited to go on this journey. I would love if you guys have any tips or any like suggestions for putting things on the wall, things to make this room extra cozy, things for organizing hobbies, or if you have any recommendations on hobbies to try out next. As you guys saw, I do have a couple new ones that I'm looking forward to starting, but if you guys have any recommendations, I would love, love, love to hear them. Since I am going to be spending some time doing some hobbies, like I said, wanted to do the recipe card, which I'm gonna be doing probably right now. I want to play some tiny bookstore or bookshop and show you guys a projector tonight when I probably watch a show, and I don't know, maybe color, maybe just watch, we'll see. Now it is 5 o'clock. Guys, I can't believe how dark it's getting. It's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna wind down and do some of the hobbies. Als je dat bruine doet, dan moet je een heel goed glas. Okay guys, it's the end of the day. I didn't get to play really anything. I just ended up actually watching a little bit of the Love is Blind season 9 reunion. This season was a mess. I I don't know. I mean, I always end up watching it anyways, but not the best season. We had dinner and we watched Wednesday, and even Wednesday, like the episode, we're on season 2, like episode 3 or 4, and I don't know, it's not that great. It's not as good as season 1 so far, but let's see how that ends. And then Daniel and I just like chatted for like such a long time, and it's already 10 p.m. But I don't want to go to bed yet because tomorrow we're actually going out to this Halloween party, and it starts really late. It like starts at 11, which is like so late. So I'd want to like push my bedtime a little bit today and wake up maybe a little bit later tomorrow so that I will be fine for the Halloween party. So I think for the rest of the night, I just want to not really use a projector. I just kind of like want to watch maybe some Gilmore Girls or Stranger Things. I'm rewatching Stranger Things as well right now on my laptop. And I don't know, maybe just watch. I do have the Switch next to me. I could just play a couple days of Tiny Bookshop. That's what I like about that game, is that you can easily just play for a couple of days in the game, which isn't so time consuming, and it's a very relaxing game. Nothing too stressful really, which is also another thing that I like about that game. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.